Hello everyone and welcome. About a year ago I did a review of a 12-volt cordless rotary tool that my viewers requested. Since it's been such a long time since I did that last review, I decided to look around again at cordless rotary tools and see what was available. Now, after looking around at several brands and considering such things as pricing, accessories, warranties, and so forth, I decided to get this rotary tool that we'll be looking at today. Now, I've tested several tools from SnapFresh before, and I've been satisfied with the quality of their products. So I thought I would try out their rotary tool this time and see how it performs. So if you've been looking for a compact, lightweight, and affordable rotary tool, stick around as I unbox and test this puppy today. Alright guys, so when you unbox this puppy, this is everything you get. So let's talk a little bit about some of the features that this guy has. But before we get started testing this guy, do me a big favor and hit that subscribe button if you haven't done so already. That way you get notified every time I do another product review video, DIY project, or a sale at a big box store where I can help you guys save some money. Alright then, so this is the 12-volt cordless rotary tool kit from SnapFresh, available on Amazon, link in description below. At the time of making this video, this kit retails for $49.99. So what do you get when you unbox this guy? Well, you get the rotary tool kit itself, you get a flexible shaft, you get a power adapter to charge it up, you get a cutting guide, you get an accessory kit already included, you get the owner's manual that tells you everything about the unit, how to take care of it, all that kind of good stuff, and then you get a hard case to keep it all in when you're not using it. So this guy comes with a 1-year warranty, and the dimensions on this guy are 9 inches by 2 inches by 2 inches, so fairly compact. And it's also lightweight. It only weighs around 2 pounds. This unit has a convenient rubber overmold to make it easier to handle when you're using it, and this unit is powered up by a 12-volt motor that's charged up by a 12-volt lithium ion rechargeable battery. This unit also has a battery level indicator, so you always know how much charge you have left, and we'll take a closer look at all the features on this guy in just a moment. This unit has 7 speeds to choose from, ranging from 5,000 RPMs all the way up to 28,000 RPMs. Having a wide range of speed adjustments is very convenient, so you can more easily work on different materials such as wood, metal, plastic, glass, ceramics, and more. This little guy comes with a 13.5 volt USB-C charger for faster charging. And this unit comes with a 77-piece accessory kit full of bits for tackling all sorts of projects such as drilling, grinding, polishing, cutting, and more. This unit also has a keyless chuck so you can easily and quickly change out the bits that you're using. This kit comes with a flexible shaft adapter which can help you tackle more projects with more flexibility. The previous 12-volt rotary tool that I tested did not include a flexible shaft, so this is a nice addition to my collection. So these rotary tools are great for all sorts of DIY projects around the house or the shop. Anything from sharpening, cutting, polishing, carving, artwork, sculpting, removing rust, getting into hard to reach areas, and more. So let's take a closer look at this guy and then we'll put it together and see how it performs. Alright guys, so let's take a little closer look at the unit itself, that way you can get more acquainted with it in case you're interested in this unit. But before we take a look at it, let's take a look at the accessory kit that comes with it. This is the little kit that comes with it. Let me open it up for you. And there you go. Those are all the different bits and bobs that come with it. 77 pieces are included with this, and you get some extra collets and stuff like that. All sorts of brushes and grinders and sanders and drills and all sorts of stuff included in there. 77 pieces to be able to do just about anything you need. So a very nice, very complete little kit, closes up very nicely so you can put it away in the drawer or something and not ever have to worry about losing it. So that's your little kit right there. Now, as far as the tool itself goes, you see that it has a nice rubber overmold on the back, on the front there, and it goes all the way around the unit. So that way you can get a nice grip on the back, grip on the front, however it is you want to use it, single-handed, double-handed, whatever works best for you. And you can see right there on the front, you have some ventilation for the motor, nice little slots there. And then right down here, that is where your speed selector is. And it has a nice little rotary dial. I prefer the rotary actually instead of the digital ones where you press buttons up and down to get the speed you want. Because I think those little digital buttons are more prone to breaking. This guy is rotary. It's more mechanical, so probably less chance of it breaking. And it has nice little clicks so it tells you exactly what speed you landed on. So there you go. So you see the maximum speed, that's number 7. The one before that is 6. So you go all the way from 1 to max, max being number 7, and you go all the way back down to the first one. And there is your battery level indicator right there. And it'll be a red, yellow, green, that kind of thing. You see it right there. And it's always on, so it always tells you exactly how much power you have in the unit. So that's very convenient right there. It tells you exactly in thirds exactly how much you have, because it'll go down. One of them will turn off, then 2 of them will turn off, and then you'll be down to the last one. It'll probably start blinking when you're way down too far, and the tool just won't work, telling you it's time to recharge it. So there you go. And it's not very noisy at all. You saw that's number 1. Let's go a little higher. And the on-off button is right back here. And there you go. That's not too bad. I mean, it's going to whine, obviously. All these tools do. But it's not very noisy at all. You can work very comfortably. It's not going to break your eardrums or any of that stuff. So that's what the tool looks like there. And right here, that is your USB-C charger. You plug that in on the bottom of the tool right there. I already showed you the on-off switch. That's pretty much the way it looks all the way around. That gives you a shot of it right there. Now on the front here, there you have the collet. And there you have your little lock button. You press that guy in to lock it, so that way you can loosen and tighten this guy up here. And this guy has a keyless chuck to it, but actually you don't need to worry about it. You actually get the flexibility of keyed and keyless, because if you look at it, unlike a drill that brings a keyless chuck and you cannot use a key, this one you can use both. You see how you have a little knurling on it, so you can use your fingers on it. But if you turn it, you also find flat spots on it right there on both sides. And it comes with a little wrench on it, this guy right here. So if tightening it with your fingers is not enough, you can always use the little wrench and just slip it on there. And you get that inserted in there. And there you go. Now you can tighten it with the wrench even tighter than by hand if you need to do that. So that's pretty convenient right there. Keyed or keyless, you can do either way. That's very convenient. Now, one thing that I know every time I do one of these reviews of one of these tools that have some accessories, in this case, this one brings this flexible shaft with it. And I know even though it's covered in the instructions, someone is going to tell me, well, you didn't demonstrate how to put it all together. I can't figure it out. Well, okay, no problem. Don't worry about it. I'll show you exactly how to do it right now. Very, very easy to do. And it's very well explained in the instruction anyway. But all you have to do is take off this little plastic cover right here. Just unscrew it off the tool right there. It's not hard at all. This little guy comes off, and you see you expose that part. That guy can stay right there. And then you're going to take the little shaft run here, and you can pull on it. It's not going to hurt anything. You can pull on it. And then what you're going to do is you're going to put it inside the shaft right there. And you may need to hold this. You may need to loosen it up a little bit to get it to fit. There you go. Put it all the way up to that little gold stopper right there. And then you're going to tighten it. Remember, press this guy down right there, and then you tighten it until it closes in nice and tight. I'm just going to do a finger tight right now, but right there, tighten it up, and that's it. Then all you do is push it back in, push it in gently, and then you screw it in right here. Screw it right onto that metal shaft right there. Then you get it nice and tight, and you're good to go. Now, on the other end, you see right there, it has the shaft on it. You have another end over here. Now this guy over here doesn't have a button. It has this hole right there. And what you do is it has like a little rod included in the kit. And you put that right in there. You turn it around until the little hole is exposed on there. Because there is like a little opening. You may not be able to see it, but there's a little opening in there. You put this in there until you get it into that opening. Then you hold that there and you can loosen this guy up. Then you take whatever accessory you want to use, put it in there, and then you tighten it up. And again, finger tight, that's it, you're done. Take this guy out of there, and you're good to go. And then you can put the tool down somewhere, and you can use this to work on something, and it's easy peasy. Now, I'm going to turn it on for you. Actually, I have that too fast. You can't even see it spinning. Let me turn it down. And there you go. You can see the little stone right there spinning. And there you go. And you can adjust the speed as you want to using this little guy right there. And then you go down to 1 and turn it off, and you're pretty much good to go. So there you go. Turn off the switch back there and you're done. So that's how that guy works. You just have it hooked up onto there and you can do whatever it is, grinding on something, whatever you want to grind on. You just put it on there and use this shaft and you can use it like a pan or something, whatever works for you. That just gives you the flexibility to do whatever it is that you intend to do. So there you go. Let's start doing some stuff with this guy. Alright guys, so let's move on to doing a little bit of testing with this guy. I pulled out some of the accessories and let's start off by doing a little bit of drilling and see how it performs as far as that goes. So I have a scrap piece of wood right here. Let's drill through it, see what it can do. Alright, there you go. Did a bunch of holes in that piece of wood right there. No trouble whatsoever. This is not going to be the same as a drill, so I'm not going to use a 2x4. Don't think I'm going to do that. This is for minor projects around the house. You want to drill through a 2x4, get a drill. That's what that's for. So let's try some other stuff with this guy. Alright, so here we have an old axe head, a piece of metal. It has some slight surface rust on it. Let's do a little bit of grinding. I know we can sand it. Let's try a grinding stone and see how that works, and then we'll try some sanding. Alright, there you have it. I realize that's not the best tool for this kind of job. Obviously, a sanding is better. So let's do another area on here, do some sanding. Alright, so I put a little sanding block on there and I flip this guy over. So let's do a little sanding and see how that works. Alright, there you go. So obviously the tool for this is to use a sander and not a stone, but I wanted to show you both on a piece of metal. So sanding does a good job, and the stonework did a decent job as well. So both of them worked out just fine. Alright, so I switched the attachment on it. Now let's try a little bit of cutting, and we're going to cut into this PCB pipe, and this is a pretty thick-walled PCB pipe. This is not thin, so let's see how it handles this guy. And there you have it. All the way through, all the way around the pipe, and it is a pretty thick-walled pipe, so it did a decent job. So there you go. It has enough power to handle a thick-walled PCB pipe. So there you have it. Alright guys, there you have it. A review and demonstration of an affordable 12-volt rotary tool from SnapFresh. I think this is another great tool for you guys to consider if you're looking for a low-cost yet powerful cordless rotary tool. Now, I have several tools from SnapFresh, and they've all worked out for me great over the years that I've had them. That's why this time I decided to give this guy a try. So far, from what testing I did today, I think this guy works out really great. So if you're looking for an affordable alternative to a Dremel tool that can do all the same functions, brings a flexible shaft, and 77 accessories already included, this is one kit to check into. Check out their Amazon page for complete details. Hope you enjoyed the video. Hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye for now.